Early risers are much scarier than night owls. Dear friends, our ancestors once said, "The early riser takes control of the day, while the late riser often faces confusion." Rising early has always been seen as the foundation for health, wisdom, and success. Waking up early isn't just a habit, it's a way to cultivate discipline, self-love, and positive changes in life. When you rise before dawn, you'll see each morning as a new opportunity to master your time and destiny. Today, we will explore 7 amazing benefits of waking up early, from improving health and beauty to enhancing intelligence and success. If you want to make mornings the most valuable part of your day, subscribe to the channel to not miss out on meaningful lessons. Now, let's discover why early risers are more formidable than night owls. 1. Waking up early gives you more time. Time is the most valuable asset we own. Unlike money, time cannot be earned or saved. As the old saying goes, the key to a day lies in the morning, to a year, it's spring, and to life, it's one's career. By utilizing the morning hours, you gain control over your day and even your life. Early risers often feel as though time is stretched, whereas night owls rush through their mornings and face the pressure of catching up. One estimate suggests that if you wake up 1 hour earlier every day, you'll gain an extra 365 hours in a year, over 15 full days. Try waking up earlier and enjoy the feeling of controlling your time. 2. Waking up early helps you stay healthy. Have you heard the saying, "Those who sleep in 3 ways have fragile health"? This refers to unhealthy sleep habits, oversleeping, reverse sleeping, and suffocating sleep. These habits harm both physical and mental health, especially for those who stay up late and wake up late. Waking up early at the right time, from 5 to 7 a.m., fills your body with energy and fresh air. Early risers have the opportunity to exercise, which is essential for staying healthy. Waking up late misses these golden hours, leading to fatigue and health issues. 3. Waking up early makes you smarter. Only the early bird catches the worm. An old proverb reminds us of the advantage early risers have in developing intelligence. In the morning, after a good night's rest, your mind is clear and fresh, ready to absorb new knowledge. If you wake up early, you can dedicate time to reading or learning without distractions. Late risers, on the other hand, often experience sleep deprivation, which can impair focus, memory, and cognitive function. 4. Waking up early leads to success. Those who control the morning control the whole day. This is not just advice, but a key to success. Success doesn't come from luck, but from preparation, proactivity, and handling challenges calmly. Waking up early gives you the time to plan, think, and organize your day. Late risers often feel rushed and unprepared, which leads to stress and inefficiency. 5. Waking up early keeps you youthful. Did you know that waking up early can help you look younger and feel more vibrant? Early risers experience balanced health, reduced stress, and improved functions like digestion and skin health. By waking up early, you give your body the chance to rejuvenate, resulting in smoother skin and a youthful glow. 6. Waking up early helps you build discipline and self-love. Discipline is the foundation of all success. The simple act of waking up early is a powerful tool for building discipline. When you choose to rise early, you're conquering the temptations of laziness. Early risers are also more likely to take time for self-care, be it exercising, learning, or reflecting. By starting the day early, you set the tone for a productive, fulfilling day. 7. Waking up early promotes a positive, self-loving life. Waking up early is a conscious choice for a positive and self-loving life. It allows you to take charge of your time, health, and future. By cultivating this habit, you'll see significant improvements in your well-being, intelligence, and overall life satisfaction. If this video has inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more life-changing lessons. Thank you for listening, and I wish you an energized day starting with the power of waking up early. Here is the English translation of the text. Next, let's listen to the article, 6 Daily Habits That Everyone Must Practice to Succeed. Have you ever wondered why some people remain strong in the face of adversity, while others easily succumb? The secret of these resilient individuals is not luck but the habits built from within. These are habits passed down by philosophy over more than 2,000 years of history. Imagine the image of a young emperor, Marcus Aurelius, sitting alone in the quiet of the night, writing reflections on the hardest battle, the battle with oneself. He didn't write about glory or power, but about how to overcome adversity through inner strength. His words, like "What hinders action can help action," have become a guiding light for millions. In today's video, we will explore the 6 habits that the most successful people in the world have been applying. These are not distant, unattainable habits, but simple strategies that help you transform obstacles into opportunities and build a strong foundation for life. Let's delve in and apply them to create lasting change within ourselves. 1. Hard work in life. When it comes to hard work, many people immediately think of long, exhausting hours of labor. But hard work is not about working tirelessly to achieve a goal, but about purposeful action, doing small tasks every day with patience and a clear direction. Consider the story of the old man who moved mountains in Chinese culture. An old man lived in a small village, facing a large mountain blocking the villagers' path. Instead of giving up, he decided to take a pickaxe and start digging, one stroke at a time. The villagers mocked him, saying it was impossible to move the mountain in his lifetime. But he didn't give up, saying, "Even if I don't finish, my descendants will continue. Slowly, this mountain will disappear." This story is not just about moving a mountain but about how each person changes themselves when facing challenges. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Don't tell me about someone's principles, tell me about their actions, and I will tell you about that person's principles." What matters is not the grand results but the consistent presence each day, with focus and determination. Every morning you wake up early, every extra repetition in your workout, every difficult conversation you choose to face, these not only shape external success but also build enduring inner strength. Working hard in this way doesn't just help you overcome obstacles, but also makes you a resilient person, capable of facing all the challenges life throws at you. This is the true meaning of hard work. 2. Patience. For many people, patience may simply mean waiting for results. But for us, patience has a deeper meaning. It is not passivity, but an active process of enjoying and learning throughout the journey, even if the results are not yet here. Consider the story of the poet Al-Mutanabbi, one of the greatest poets in Arab literary history. In his youth, he wandered through the harsh deserts of Syria, living with nomadic tribes to learn. The desert never conformed to human desires. It demands patience, not only as a virtue but as a survival skill. Over the days, Al-Mutanabbi observed how the tribe survived in the harsh desert environment. He realized a truth: rushing only leads to exhaustion, while patience is the key to overcoming challenges. Years later, when writing his famous poetry, Al-Mutanabbi encapsulated this philosophy: "The desert knows me as well as the night and the battle horse, as the dry sword and pen." These lines are not just a description but a reminder that lasting success does not come from impatience but from taking the time to build a solid foundation. Seneca, a philosopher, also wrote, "There is nothing that makes one happy except the willingness to lose it." This suggests that persistent preparation and patience help you face loss. What truly matters is not what you gain, but who you become in the process. Think about those overnight success stories we often hear. Behind them are many years of trial and error, perseverance, and preparation in silence. Just like crossing a desert, you cannot rush, you must go step by step, nurture each relationship, and perfect each skill. Patience is not about passive waiting, but about actively appreciating the process. The difficulties you face now do not delay your success, they are preparing you for greater things. View each obstacle as part of the journey, like fire tempering steel. It is those slow days that will become the most solid foundation for your rise. 3. Sacrifice. When it comes to sacrifice, many people think it means giving up what they love, enduring loss or suffering. Sacrifice is not about loss, but about making space for greater and more meaningful things to enter your life. Let's hear the story of a young samurai who sought a Zen master to learn the secret to success. The Zen master invited him for tea. When the cup was full, the master continued pouring, causing the tea to overflow. Finally, the samurai spoke up, "Master, the cup is full, it cannot hold more." The Zen master smiled and replied, "Just like this, your mind is filled with desires, ambitions, and prejudices. If you are not ready to let go, how can you learn anything new?" This story is not just about learning, but also reveals a truth about sacrifice. To achieve greatness, you must be willing to let go of what no longer serves your path forward. Epictetus, a philosopher, once said, "If you want to progress, be willing to be considered foolish and incompetent." This means that in order to grow, sometimes you need to sacrifice your current self-image, leave your comfort zone, and become a better version of yourself. Think about the story of Mansa Musa, the richest king in human history. Before becoming a great leader, he was a student of wisdom. One teaching changed his life: a bird that wants to fly high must leave the branch. The branch is not bad, but if you cling to safety, you will never explore your true potential. Modern science has also proven that the human brain tends to cling to what it has. This is called the endowment effect. This helped our ancestors survive, but today, it holds us back when we are afraid to let go of the familiar in order to achieve greater success. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Let go of judgment, and pain will disappear." He meant that sometimes the greatest sacrifice is letting go of negative thoughts and self-imposed judgments. So, how can you practice sacrifice in your daily life? Start with small things. Get up early to make time for yourself, let go of a job that no longer brings joy, or release the fear of failure to try something new. True sacrifice is not about loss but about loving greater things, loving the person you can become. It is a choice to move forward and break through self-imposed limits. When you dare to sacrifice, you will realize that the sky is much wider than the branch you once clung to. 4. Consistency. Consistency is one of the core principles to achieving any goal in life. However, many people misunderstand it, thinking that consistency simply means repeating something without change. In reality, consistency is not about rigid repetition, but about a committed perseverance to the path you have chosen, even when results have not yet appeared. Let's start with the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, for the first year, you won't see any signs of growth. The ground appears unchanged, leading many to think that their efforts are in vain. But in reality, throughout those 5 years, the bamboo tree is silently developing a strong root system beneath the soil. By the 5th year, the bamboo suddenly grows 90 feet in just a few weeks. So, did the bamboo grow in a few weeks or 5 years? The answer is 5 years. That's the result of consistent care, even when results are not immediately visible. The founder of philosophy once said, "Philosophy is like a fertile field, not just a place to admire flowers, but a place that brings sustainable harvests." He emphasized that consistency is not about creating brief shining moments but about building a stable foundation and nurturing long-term development. Modern science also supports this. When you repeat an action, your brain creates new neural pathways, like laying a path across a field. The more you repeat the action, the easier the path becomes, enabling you to perform it more quickly and naturally. Consistency does not require perfection but the ability to return to the chosen path when you inadvertently go astray. Like water flowing down a mountain, it does not follow a straight line but always finds its way around obstacles. Eventually, it reaches its destination. Look back at your life. Great things never happen overnight. A healthy body is not the result of a single intense workout, but the accumulation of consistent practice. A successful career is not built on one outstanding project but on many years of steadily excelling in smaller tasks. Ask yourself, what small action, if done consistently every day, will change your life in a year? Consistency is not just the key to success, but also the way to build a resilient, determined character, someone who is not swayed by the difficulties before them. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Let every small action you take each day build the life you dream of. Then, success will come, not as a miracle, but as a natural result of perseverance. 5. Discipline. For many people, discipline often carries the image of being restrictive, forcing oneself to follow strict rules. Discipline is not a battle with oneself, but a deep understanding of oneself. Discipline helps you build habits and systems that automatically guide you toward success without having to struggle too much. Let's listen to the story of Odysseus, the hero in Greek mythology. When faced with the sirens whose alluring voices were too tempting, knowing he would struggle to resist, Odysseus didn't rely solely on willpower. Instead, he had his sailors tie him to the mast and block their ears. He didn't fight temptation, but created a system to ensure he wouldn't fail. This is the wisdom of discipline, not fighting against instincts but creating an environment to minimize mistakes. Epictetus, a philosopher, once said, "No one is free if they do not master themselves." But he also emphasized that mastery isn't about forcing yourself to constantly strive, but about knowing how to work with your own nature. Discipline is not just about rejecting the bad, but about saying yes to what truly matters, creating balance and a clear direction. Look at the lives of great people. For instance, Marcus Aurelius. To cultivate discipline, he used to sleep on the floor to reduce the temptation to sleep in. This wasn't self-torture, but a way to eliminate distractions and focus on something greater. But the most important lesson philosophy teaches us about discipline is not only in actions but in how we control our emotions and responses. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it." Discipline is not just about waking up early and working hard, it's also about keeping calm and not letting negative emotions control you when facing adversity. You can also apply discipline in your own way. Don't think of discipline as restriction. Think of it as liberation. When you create the right systems and habits, tough decisions become easier, and you will have more energy to focus on bigger goals. So, ask yourself, how can you set up discipline, not to fight yourself, but to support yourself? Start with small changes, eliminating a bad habit, rearranging your living space, or simply committing to a clear goal. True discipline is not forceful, it is the path to freedom and lasting success. 6. Confidence. Confidence is not the feeling that you are always right or will never fail. True confidence comes from self-control and a deep understanding of your own value, regardless of circumstances or outcomes. This is not the fragile kind of confidence that many people seek through social media or external achievements, but a solid confidence built from within. Take the story of Zainab al-Ghazali, a prominent Egyptian social activist of the 20th century. She was imprisoned and endured harsh conditions for her beliefs. During her darkest moments, she remembered the story of Prophet Yusuf from the Quran, "Even in prison, God makes me feel at peace." This wasn't shallow optimism, but a deep belief in her self-worth and ability to overcome any adversity. Philosophers like Seneca also taught that, those who suffer more than necessary are the ones who fear what has not happened. Confidence does not come from always achieving success, but from knowing that even in failure, you will stand up and keep going. Each time you overcome difficulty, you not only recover but become stronger. Like the Japanese art of kintsugi, which transforms cracks in pottery into golden lines, making them more beautiful and valuable than before. But to build this kind of confidence, you need to act. Confidence is not something you wait for, but a habit you develop through small actions, speaking your truth, facing fear, and continually improving yourself. There's even a special exercise. People often practice poverty, putting themselves in difficult situations to prove they can survive and overcome any circumstance. Once you know you can endure the worst, you will no longer fear. Confidence will become lasting. True confidence is not the belief that you will always succeed, but the certainty that, whatever the outcome, you will have the strength to overcome. This is like a diamond, polished through pressure to become brighter and stronger. Ask yourself, are you seeking confidence from the outside, or are you building it from within? Start with small daily actions, from completing a challenging task to standing up for your beliefs. Each of these steps not only helps you reach your goals but also strengthens unwavering self-confidence. Remember, failure is not the end, but an opportunity to forge yourself into the best version of yourself. Conclusion. Dear friends, success is not a distant destination but a journey built from simple daily habits. The 6 habits that philosophy shares with us, working hard, patience, sacrifice, consistency, discipline, and confidence, are not lofty theories but principles that have been proven over thousands of years, from philosopher kings to ordinary people like us. What matters is starting today, with the smallest steps, persevering a little more in your work, facing the challenges you once avoided, or simply keeping promises to yourself. Wherever you start, remember that great change always comes from small actions done consistently. Life will undoubtedly have obstacles. But as Marcus Aurelius wrote, what stands in the way becomes the way. The difficulties are not enemies, but teachers, tools to help you become stronger. Let these 6 habits be your compass, helping you not only achieve success but also live a meaningful life, steadfast in the face of adversity. The journey will not be easy, but it is the most worthwhile journey you can choose. And remember, every day you persist, you are getting closer to the best version of yourself. Inspirational lesson from the video: early risers demonstrate discipline, mastering time and utilizing golden hours for effective work. Combined with the 6 important habits, working hard, patience, sacrifice, consistency, discipline, and confidence, we can build a strong foundation for success. Success does not come from luck but from a commitment to small, correct actions repeated daily. Start with small, consistent changes and continually improve to get closer to your goal.